in the West we call the soul, meaning my soul, one soul. In Hinduism, that is called the Jivatman, and the Atman is the soul, the larger soul, and very much like, now that is God, Guru, and self. And that we refer to that when we call upon, when we talk about our intuition.
So I was raised in the South, and when I was pretty young, I heard this word soul applied to some different aspects of experience. You know, one of those aspects of experience was this image of something that was separate and inside of each individual, and that was inherent, and that went to heaven or hell. And that frame of reference, of course, came out of my Christian household. Now, in my Christian household, there worked an extraordinary woman who was taking care of me because I was sick as a child. And her mother had been a slave. And she had this idea about soul, like that idea I just expressed to you. But actually, she manifested a different aspect, and that was that it was the notion of that person's got soul.
Got soul.
And what my experience of her was about is often what my experience is with you. That is, that there's a communion from our everyday awareness into something that is fundamentally non-dual and all-inclusive. And you can see that a person who has soul has that sensibility. They're deep. They're really deep. And then, you know, they know suffering, but also they know transcendence of suffering. So that was the sort of second level of conditioning that I had about this, you know, when we use the word soul. Really, it was like a principle of communication with something that is not only the small self, but is the all-inclusive self.
Yeah.
You know, it's the non-local self, or the intersubjective, or it's the selfless self.